In the late 18th century, Italy was a land of innovation, a cradle for scientists and inventors who pushed the boundaries of knowledge. Among them was Igor Alessandro Giuseppe Antonio Anastasio Volta, a name that would soon be synonymous with electricity. He was a tall man with a striking presence, often seen wearing a tailored dark brown coat with gold buttons, a waistcoat embroidered with delicate patterns, and a white cravat that framed his angular face. His thinning hair, neatly combed back and sharp, intelligent eyes hinted at the brilliance that lay within. Volta was not just an inventor. He was a thinker, a philosopher who pondered the nature of electricity and its potential to change the world. He had already made significant contributions to science, but the quest for a practical and reliable source of electrical energy consumed him. In his study, filled with books and scientific instruments, he often scribbled ideas in a leather-bound notebook, dreaming of a way to harness electricity for practical use. One evening, while deep in thought, he called for his trusted assistant, Lorenzo, a spirited young man with a mop of curly hair, dressed in a simple linen shirt and trousers that had seen better days. Lorenzo was passionate about science, often filled with youthful exuberance and a knack for mechanical ingenuity. "Lorenzo, I have an idea," Volta exclaimed, his eyes brightening. "What if we could create a device that produces a steady flow of electricity? Imagine the possibilities, lighting our homes, powering machines." Lorenzo's eyes widened. "You mean a battery, maestro? That would be revolutionary." "Yes, but we need to figure out how to create a constant electric current," Volta replied, pacing the room. "We must find a way to use two different metals and a conductive solution." Determined to bring his vision to life, Volta gathered various materials: copper and zinc plates, pieces of cloth, and a container filled with salt water. As he worked, he donned a leather apron over his elegant clothing to protect himself from the inevitable spills and accidents. Days turned into nights as Volta experimented tirelessly. The workshop became a symphony of clinks, whirs, and the occasional hiss of steam as he tested different configurations. Lorenzo assisted eagerly, often mixing solutions and adjusting the setup, wearing his shirt sleeves rolled up to keep cool amidst the chaos. "Try this," Lorenzo suggested one day, holding up a piece of cloth soaked in a saline solution. "If we place this between the copper and zinc, it might enhance the conductivity." Volta carefully layered the materials: a zinc plate, the damp cloth, and then the copper plate. He connected the ends with wires, his heart pounding in anticipation. "Now for the moment of truth," he said, grasping a small bell and preparing to ring it as a test. As he completed the circuit, a spark leapt between the wires, and the bell rang. A bright smile spread across Volta's face, and he clapped Lorenzo on the shoulder. "We've done it. We have created the first electric battery." The excitement in the workshop was palpable. Lorenzo jumped up, his curls bouncing, and they shared a jubilant embrace. "This will change everything, maestro. We must present our findings to the Royal Society."